Welcome to the MMA show. I'm the Muscle Mole.
Master Y.
B from the CP.
Okay.
Here for UFC 147, that's in Brazil. Okay, we'll get Vanderlei Silva versus Rich Franklin. Now we're talking. Vanderlei Silva, Rich Franklin. How do you see that going down? Muscle Mole.
Well, first of all, it's a rematch. Vanderlei Silva, I think he's had 47 fights now. I feel he's really getting to the end of his career. This is maybe a nice way to see him off. Fighting home territory and all that. I don't think he's going to beat Rich Franklin. I think he'll come in like he always does, guns a-blazing. Having said that, I think it will go to a decision because I don't think that really Rich Franklin has a lot of stopping power. He did KO Chuck, but B for the CP KO'd Chuck. So for that reason, I'm going to say Rich Franklin by decision.
How you say, Ken, Vanderlei Silva, he's kind of seasoned veteran at the top of his game. He was the man. It's obviously Rich Franklin has came in as a replacement for a man who broke his hand because he broke his hand because he was supposedly training too hard. Vanderlei Silva did not like that excuse.
Yeah, he basically made it like vetoed, shat out.
Oh, you broke your hand in training, that's not an excuse for a kind of...
That's unprofessional.
Unprofessional. I think Vanderlei is good, but his big looping aggressive style I don't think it's going to work with Rich Franklin. I think Rich Franklin's going to take him out in the first round in a dominant fashion. I think Rich will be just too big and too strong, too dominant.
Well, is it a catch weight this fight? I think it's at 195, is it?
195.
195.
I still think it'll be too big and too strong.
Vanderlei's lost 4 of his last 7. He's really not been competitive for he returned to the UFC. He did okay in his last fight against Kung Lee, but he was struggling for large periods of that fight. I just think because he's chin suspect now, he's going to struggle, as you say, coming in with big looping punches, just going wild all the time. That's not going to work.
So you're going?
I'm going to go Rich Franklin.
I'm going to go Rich Franklin. Sweet. Advert number 1. Hey man, where did you get that great t-shirt?
Why? www.countrymansfist.com. Get yours there.
Hey, that was Countryman's Fist. Check them out. They make these fantastic t-shirts. Wah! You might have been wondering where we had been. You know, where we had been.
Off the screens for quite a while.
As always, it was due to B for the CP. That's the floor manager, producer behind the camera. Once again, it was Las Vegas. It was Thailand. This time it was Brazil.
He was over checking out the Tough Brazil series and got himself into a spot of bother.
When asked, who do you prefer, Sonnen or Silva? B for the CP, being the man true to his own word, said,
I believe in wrestling!
what can we do? We had to go in, we had to rescue. It was classic. Okay. It was good, eh? It was good fun.
I'm not 100% sure whether it was worth it, but we've got him back.
We've got him back.
We had done a wee bit of research into trained monkeys, but we decided to go back with me for the CP.
Fight 2 please, gentlemen.
Okay, on that note, Fabricio Verdum, again fighting in his home country against Mike Russo. Cop.
Yeah, Verdum, Mike Russo. What can you say? Big boy, strong, power.
Verdum, his last fight against, I think it's Big Country, his last fight, really showed his kickboxing has come on big time. He hasn't quite got like dynamite in his hands, but technically he's become quite a good kickboxer. And I think everybody knows he's awesome on the ground.
He stood with Overeem. You know what I mean? Overeem was the one that was stand. Verdum wanted to take it to the ground, but he had to stand. And he played a really strong striking game against supposedly the best striker in the heavyweight division. So he's striking, as you say, has come on leaps and bounds. You know? He's
did quite well. He's beat Nelson, he's beat Fedor, he's beat Bigfoot Silva. Alright, he's lost to Overeem, he's lost to Dos Santos. The Dos Santos thing, nobody knew how good Dos Santos was at that time. I think he just got caught cold. Having said that, Mike Russo, I think he's in an 11 fight win streak.
Oh, he's big, he's strong, he's basically a wrestler.
He can take a beating. Todd Duffy basically put it on him for nearly 3 rounds, and then in the last minute Russo managed to catch him. But his main strength is he's a really good wrestler. He's not going to be able to use that in any offensive sense whatsoever. Probably only to try and stay on his feet and hope I think it's just a puncher's chance, because I think he's less technical standing. And
we know he has a puncher's chance. Todd Duffy fight.
Could happen again.
I'm personally going to go with Verdum. I think Verdum is definitely on the way back up to the sort of top.
Well, he's a long time professional fighter. We mentioned earlier, and we've mentioned in previous shows, Mike Russo, I think he's still a serving policeman in America, so it's not even his full-time occupation. So fair play to him for getting this far. He's quite a few fights in the UFC now. Won the last 11 professional
Who are you
fights.
going for?
I'm going to go for Brazil Verdum.
Brazil Verdum. Advert number 2. So that's a Hell Energy drink. Check that out. Energy. Now remember, we are MMA Show. Check us out on Facebook. That's facebook.com/MMA Show. Follow us on Twitter at MMA_show. Join our competition. If you're in Scotland, check out Oxy Tattoo. 10% off your tattoo with using the coupon code MMA Show. Fucking wowzers. That's some Bobby Dazzler awesome shit.
We're back.
And if you're in the UK, you can check out the next UFC. We'll be there. Check that out. It's in Liverpool or something.
Next UFC is September 29th in Nottingham.
And remember, support your local shows. Go to as many local shows as you can. Check out the Facebook and the YouTube. And remember,
Subscribe.
Subscribe so you can get more of this glory.
Goodbye, motherfuckers.
Goodbye.